Alright everyone, it's time for us to talk about the iPhone 13 mini, and in my opinion, this may actually be the perfect iPhone out there. Not too long ago, I made a video talking about the iPhone 12 mini and how that iPhone is almost perfect. Now with the iPhone 13 mini, I feel the exact same way, but the 13 mini fixed pretty much all the problems that I had with the original iPhone 12 mini lineup. Now here's the thing, with the 13 mini, this device is essentially the same thing in so many different ways as the 12 mini, and it's pretty much the same thing as the 13, which isn't a bad thing. We're getting faster performance, we're getting better cameras, kind of, not really, we're getting the same exact build quality. But the main problem that we had with the iPhone 12 mini was the battery life. As of this point right now, the iPhone 13 mini fixed that specific problem, and that, like I mentioned, was one of the biggest issues that I had early on. The fact that the iPhone 12 mini had a massive battery issue really made me feel strange recommending it to people. And when I looked at the 12 mini, that was one of the biggest complaints early on. It still is one of the complaints that people are still getting when they go and get this phone or whatever. But here's the main thing, with the iPhone 13 mini, not only does it fix that problem, but if this is the last iPhone mini lineup that Apple's ever going to make, this is going to be a really good device to buy next year and the year after, because that battery life is still very good and Apple will probably still be selling it brand new. So even if you don't buy this phone right now, just know that next year, the year after that, and the year after that, this phone, in my opinion, is going to sit at the same type of realm as something like an iPhone XR. Even though the iPhone 13 has better battery life, the iPhone 13 mini, for that price tag and for that smaller body, it's really impressive that Apple was able to make this battery life that much better. Now, this phone isn't perfect, like I mentioned. Some people may not like that smaller body, but for a lot of people out there, this is their ideal size. They look at the original iPhone SE, they look at the iPhone 5S, they look at smaller iPhones like that, maybe even an iPhone 8, maybe they look at that phone as well, and maybe they are obsessed with that body style, but they don't want to go up to something like an iPhone 13 or 13 Pro to get that better battery life. And I'm right there with you. With something like an iPhone 13 mini, if it gets the job done, then that's perfect. I would love to see if Apple puts promotion on this display or anything like that, but that will significantly decrease the battery life. So I do think, as of this point, the iPhone 13 mini, for having that better battery life, that I think makes the iPhone 13 mini a much better and almost a perfect iPhone. And I want to say it is the perfect iPhone for a lot of people out there. The 12 mini, even though people like that smaller size, it wasn't really perfect because the battery life was kind of that biggest downgrade. With the 13 mini, it fixes that. It outbeats so many other iPhones that I had, and the fact that it was on iOS 15 like 0.0 when I bought it, or whatever it was, 0.0.1 or whatever, this makes me think that by the time we get to the end of iOS 15, this iPhone is going to be in a very good spot from a performance standpoint and from a battery life standpoint as well. So in terms of that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.